I've got one finished object, and I've decided I'm not quite finished with it now. I need to trim it out. I'm going to trim it out with half double crochet. Some things are drawn in, and I know what I did wrong, and I know what to do to fix it, but it is what it is. I'm wearing my net, I guess it's my diamond net cover up, and you can make it as a top, you can make it as a dress. I made it real long and it turned out pretty, but I'm going to trim the bottom in a half double crochet to give it some stability. So anyways, but yes, I'm taking this on the cruise. I think it's going to be great. I probably won't wear leggings. I'm wearing leggings and checkered socks, but you get the gist of it. And I'm going to make another one. I'm going to make a top. I'm going to do a small tutorial. So I probably have time to do that because my husband, he wants me to do some other stuff around the house with my back. Just to give you an update, my back is getting better. I've been to the doctor twice and it's getting better each time, but I have a slip disc in my back and he wants to see me back in a week. He did some stuff with me and now he wants me to lay on ice. He doesn't want me doing anything because I have an important cruise coming up. So that's not going to stop me though. So, but anyways, so this is all I have. I'm sorry, I haven't had a whole lot of finished objects. I was on vacation and I have an issue with startitis. As you guys know already. You know, there's no shame in my game. It's my personality. My brain jumps all over the place, and so do my cooks. But because I was on vacation, I did not get my luck of the draw blanket completed. This is week 10. Yeah, this is week 10. And I've got one more row of yellow and 2 rows of white to finish week 10. And then week 11 is this light gray. I gotta do 2 of that and 2 of white. And then week 12 is number 6. And it is this color. But this is that not turning out gorgeous, you guys? I love it. This is, I'm doing a spike. I'm putting a stitch in the middle stitch of the granny, in the middle stitch below. So, I don't know. I think it looks cool. Doesn't it look cool? So, yeah. That gray, I wish I would have picked a darker color. But it's okay. It's still beautiful. Yes. And it's finally growing. Oh. But yeah, so that's my luck of the draw. And I should be caught up on that in no time. I was out of town and I've been working on wearables. I did finish one panel of MJ Off the Hook of the Rusty Road crop top, but it's not a crop top in this yarn shop. It's going to be another cover up because let me show you. Okay, if you guys go back to that other video where I show this, I show it's one short front panel. Well, don't ask me what I did, but I had to frog it because number one, it wasn't draping like I wanted it to. It was, I used a number 4 clover hook with this Bamboodiful, and it was not draping. And so I wanted it to drape a little bit. Plus, I didn't do the count properly. So I did the count properly, but I used a bigger hook. I did a size 8 hook so it would drape. Well, guess what it did? It made it long. So it's going to be a cover-up. I'm not frogging it. Okay, so I got one panel done. I might have to do a couple more rows on this. Yeah, I'll probably have to do. She blocks it in her tutorial, so I could block it and this will be perfect. So I may do that. I do have the pads to block, but it's going to be pretty, and I'm going to connect here and go down the middle. And I think there's a way that she does this where it doesn't pucker. It doesn't pucker. I'm going to sew it, because if I slip stitch it, it's going to pucker. My experience. But this is what I've got done so far. So that was this is a lot of crochet for such skinny yarn. This is skinny yarn, and it's hard to get in the loops with my number. I'm using a prim hook. I don't know why. I'm a clover girl, but lately I've been a prim. If you can't get in, I use this because it's pointy. So, but if it's like if I can use the 6. Is this a 6? No, this is a 6. I love these dot hooks. These actually grab the bamboo, but I want it to be more drapey. That's why I use the bigger hook. But I love this pattern. It's turning out beautiful. It is MJ Off the Hook, her spring lace collection. And I just want to say I'm so happy that so many of you are joining in on this MJ Off the Hook. And even Lynn with Nina's Knots Crochet, as many hashtags as we've got, she's jumping in. Mad Mimi Crochet, she's jumping in. I had the turtleneck. Hold on. Let me get the turtleneck. How about that? I'm kind of cold. It's cold in my room. But anyways, so a few of you have asked me about the mysterious turtleneck that I found in my UFOs. And I wasn't sure of the yarn, and I knew that MJ Off the Hook she has a tutorial and she has a pattern, and I got it off of, I bought a package, and this is called the Cranberry Biscotti Turtleneck. Okay, and there's a tutorial also for it on YouTube. But MJ does the tutorial, so if you find the patterns difficult, just go on over there and she'll explain everything. So I did not only just find the pattern, and I'm sharing a link to this tutorial, and I'm going to share a link to that tutorial. You'll probably have to buy the pattern to understand it. Sometimes she will do the tutorial, but there's certain parts she won't give away because she wants you to buy her pattern, you know. Or wait a minute, this has a, I'm sorry, take that back. I know this has a free pattern. I think it's on her web. It's free, but it's got commercials, you know what I'm saying? So I know this is free. I don't think the Cranberry Biscotti Turtleneck is free. I could be wrong. You could look it up, okay? But I will link the video, and then in her description, I'm sure she has ways you can purchase it or possibly get it free. I don't know. So, but I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna put this away. I'm working on the other half tonight. Okay, this Bambootiful, I love the yarn. It feels yummy, but it's a pain in the butt. It splits a lot. Yeah, so it's a pain in the butt to work with. And I've had to frog a few rows back on this last part because I had a big snag. I didn't see it on one side, it was on the other side. So I like using the bigger hook. It gives it more drape. The hook I'm using is a size 8, and it's a prim hook that I really like using. But I also use Clover, the yellow 8, the plastic one. I mean, to each his own. Everybody has their own taste, and they crochet differently. So, but anyways, let me put this on. because I'm so excited. Lala, Mad Meanie Crochet, she goes, I want that pattern. So, anyway, she's gonna make it, and I'm gonna finish this. Guess what? I found the yarn. It is right in my yarn room. I have 4 skeins, and they have 440 yards. So, you know, I got plenty. One of my subscribers, I believe her name, I'm going to just give her first name, Diane. She's already made it and finished it since I showed her this. Is that not amazing? I'm jelly. So, if that doesn't motivate me, nothing will. Yeah. So, and she is telling me what it was, which I already figured it out. I mean, I just had to look it up. Because I bought this whole thing, like, off of, I think it's like the Foundry, the We Crochet Foundry. Anyways. All right. The next thing I want to talk about, well, what did I do with it? My other whip, I'm going to work for about 2 hours on the other half of this, and then I'm going to work the rest of the night on my White Sands and Ocean Waves with Lynette. You guys have seen that. I'm not going to show it to you again. It's my cover-up. It's somewhere here. It's probably hanging on the wall because I did take that on vacation with me. I've got stuff. I've tried to put everything up. I took so many whips. You guys know that if you watched my video. And I got them, like, I stole a bag from one whip and, you know, that kind of thing. So, but anyways, when I got back home, I got a text from Angela, my precious yarnery. Hey, Angela. Most of you know Angela. If you don't, you need to go over to her channel and subscribe. She is in Canada. She is one of I mean, I know probably a handful of people over in Canada that, you know, I know like on a personal level. We kind of talk back and forth, but Angela, I think we talk more than anybody, and she is such a sweetheart. She has just come a long ways. I mean, she just started her channel probably a year ago, a little over a year ago, and man, she is blowing up. She's doing tutorials. I'm so proud of you, Angela. She's designing cardigans. She inspired me to make this one. It's similar to hers. I just use it, an extended double crochet. I think she uses a half double crochet in hers, but yeah. And now she's doing patterns and designing. She designed her first pattern in shawl. She's made a lot of shawls, okay, because I know she's been crocheting for years, many years, and her yarnery is gorgeous. Now it's torn apart because she's moving. Her and her husband are moving to another part of Canada, many hours away, and I guess it's near family, and which I'm so happy for her, that she is near family. I wish I was closer to my mom. Mom, I love you. Sometimes I think it makes my mom very sad that I don't live next door anymore. I haven't lived next door in years, but yeah, you know, the older they get, I think they want to spend more time with me, and sometimes it's difficult for me, but I do love my parents, and I do spend time with them. And Mom just had a birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. And I was on vacation during her birthday, so I think she's kind of bummed about that, but I warned her ahead of time. So, but Lynette Charm Grooming knows all about that because she came to visit me on her birthday and her family was not very happy. Oops. But anyways, let me get back to Angela. Angela is moving, and in moving, she's going to get a new yarn room, probably a bigger yarn room. She is an ICE affiliate. I think she's probably a Furls affiliate. She does a lot of lives. She has memberships. And in her memberships, she always does something special for her members. And which is amazing. She's provided me, she asked me if I did stitch markers. I said no, and she sent me a bunch of stitch markers with puppy paw. She says, this goes with your channel. You've got to have puppy paw stitch markers. So she sent me not just one or two, she sent me little packs to give away, and they were not cheap, and she gave them to me, and I wish I could pay her for them, but she wouldn't let me. So I try to do what I can to support her channel. Her and Kim, gosh, I hope I get this right. Her and Kim are going to be doing a charity auction. Kim's child, I don't know if it's a girl or a boy, but they attend a special school for autistic children, and they're raising money, I believe, for this school, and they're accepting donations. Kim's Crochet, I will link her channel, and I'll link Angela's if you're interested in donating. But they are going to do an auction. I'm just going to donate money. I think it's easier instead of paying postage to Canada, because I sent Gary yarn, and I didn't send him a lot of yarn, and it was a lot of money. And it's just like, oh my goodness, I should just send him money and he could order yarn, you know? But the whole point was to exchange different yarn. So, but, okay, let me reel myself back in. But anyways, please go over to Angela's channel, subscribe to her channel. You will love her. She's very active in her community. She does she puts out videos every day, pretty much, whether she does it that day or not. She's very active, and she's in the middle of packing and moving her whole house, her whole yarnery. And I'm so happy for her, but she's not only gonna get a new little yarnery, she's gonna have her own brick and mortar yarn store. Tom, her husband, is, I guess, putting it together. I don't know, I'm not sure all the details, but she just found out that she's gonna have her own yarn store, and I'm so happy for you, Angela. You deserve it. You treat your channel, you treat all your subscribers like family. You don't forget anybody. You know, if you make a mistake, it's a human mistake. Every single bone in her body is just amazing. She just, I didn't put that right. She just got the biggest heart. She's a little scatterbrained like me, but she's much organized. She has a husband that is like, he watches her, he helps her, you know, he helps her with her journey in this yarn community. My husband is very supportive, and I'm very grateful for that. He has a door shop to run. I'm retired. He's trying to he's not working long days. He works early in the morning, comes home early in the afternoon. So hold on a second. Archie can't get on the couch. I gotta help him. Come here, I'll help you. Poor Beanie. Okay, there you go. Yeah, he's getting weak in his back end, and he can't get up anymore, so I have to help him. Hi, sorry. But anyways, Archie's my yellow lab, three-legged lab. Okay, back to Angela. Anyways, she always, you know, she reaches out to me to see how I'm doing. You know, she always comments. I am terrible about not commenting because I watch YouTube on my TV. And I watch everybody. I watch tutorials. I give it a thumbs up. I subscribe to a lot of channels, and I watch a lot of channels. I just don't comment, and I struggle to keep up with my comments for my channel, my growing channel, which is so exciting. But anyways, let me try to focus here on Angela. Okay. Well, Angela just said, hey girl, how you doing, the other day? And I said, I'm good, just got back from vacation. I told her about my back, probably. I want everybody's pity. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, she said, do you want my pattern? And I knew about her pattern. And I'm like, well, of course I want your pattern. I'll buy it. She said, no, I'm sending you my pattern. So you guys, it's called Precious Beginning Shawl. I'm going to show you pictures of it. I mean, this, okay. One of my biggest issues with patterns is the writing. Check out the font. Very bold, very clear, very readable for these eyes. Thank you, Angela, for thinking of that. And then a beautiful picture of her design. Is that not gorgeous? And she whips these things up like they're nothing. It's seems like it's very look at I don't want to show, just you can read it from here. It's just the fonts are amazing and they're bold. And then she has pictures. Let me just show one. She has pictures of step-by-step rows of all the, you know, of all the, I guess, different stitches, and then the repeats. And then there's a border. And then there's another stitch she does on the trim. It is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that stitch. Is that not gorgeous? Angela, beautiful job. And I know you had, oh, my lip's twitching. That was weird. I know you had some great friends to proof your pattern. It's beautiful. I think it's absolutely awesome, and I'm gonna make it. And I don't make shawls, so girl, I support you. I'm gonna put some yarn up on this shelf. I'm gonna start using this yarn shelf for the yarn that I'm using in projects like this. I'm gonna keep this yarn here, and I'm gonna keep the pattern. Well, I'm gonna put the pattern. I've taken some advice from one of my subscribers. I do have a 3-ring binder, and I do have a hole punch. It's just getting there. I want to do like blankets in one. I want to do like Krista, Secret Yarnery. She's getting all her patterns organized. Is that not awesome? Or I may do it like Deb, the Canadian crocheter. She does all her future patterns she wants to do, and she does her completed. And that's probably, I don't know. I'm not that organized. I mean, y'all, I'm taking pictures of my projects. I got a YouTube planner, and I don't know if I'm going to use it this year, but I know I'm going to use it next year because, I don't know, I may use it this year. I haven't yet. I'm sorry, Anita. Thank you, Anita. Anita got that for me from Yarn Overhook. I just haven't been organized. I've been falling off my schedule, and it's because I can't keep up, and that's okay. I'm not going to stress about it. I'm doing what I like doing. I made this. I think it turned out beautiful. My husband said I looked hot in it. Yeah. And I dropped the pattern. Okay, there. So, all right. I think I've covered everything. Even my back. Was there something else? There was something else I wanted to show you, I thought. No, I wasn't going to show you. It's, isn't this pretty? This is what I made this, and I have, it only took, I think, 2 to make. And I'm an extra large, being beautiful, but isn't that beautiful? I love that color. And I've got some other colors up here that I want to do something with. I'm going to do something with MJ's patterns. I have got a bunch of patterns. You know what I haven't picked out yet is the, okay, that's Angela's. Okay. I haven't picked out what cardigan. Jennifer with Cinnamon Stitches is doing a cardigan, and I think Nina, they're doing the same cardigan, and I want to, I'm so organized. Not. It's the pretty blue one. She has so many. There's a green one, a blue one, a clear one. The Rusty Road crop top that I'm making into a cover-up. She's got Bora Bora sleeveless cardigan that's got pineapples on it. It's this one. It's the Lazy Days kimono. I believe this is the one. Is that not beautiful? It's gorgeous. And it goes all the way up to a 5X, y'all. Yes. And I will link MJ off the hook too. Yeah, that's it. That's it, because that's all the, yeah, that's it. And then I made a little sheet to hold my hooks, to hold hooks and stuff. I duplicated the one that I have, and I didn't finish it. All I have to do is I have to put the eyes on. Okay, I'm sorry. I wanted to talk about, I am working on a little sheet to, I designed one like this, similar, to hold hooks, and I had to buy the glass beads. I bought the glass beads, and all I have to do is sew a little pouch to stuff in there and put its eyes on. I just got to stuff it. It's almost done. I've got everything now. And then I have the bunny rabbit I never finished. I just have to sew all its body parts together. Everything is made and I just got to stitch it together. I've just been busy. I've been on vacation. And then I have, I know some of you, I drive you crazy probably with all my whips, but I have startitis. I'm very hyper. I get bored very easily. I get things done. I go out on a whim and go, okay, I'm going to make a cardigan, and I'll make this cardigan, and I will. It's almost like I get in this like manic mood, and I will stay up all night and work on that. You know, it's because I really want to do it. You know how sometimes there's things that you're doing and they're not going as well as you had planned, and you dread picking them up, but you know you got to finish it. Well, I have a few of those, but I have a blanket by Cinnamon Stitches. It is the Jacob's Ladder, but it's a chevron Jacob's Ladder. I love it, and I'm doing it in blossom cakes and then the cream as a contrast. It is turning out beautiful. I can't wait till that's done. I did not work on any of my blankets on my vacation. I brought them, drug them along, but I did not work on them. I just worked on wearables, and my sister-in-law, she got away with a sweater, a cardigan, so. But, what else? Hold on, let me see if I can find those blankets, because I have new subscribers. And yes, I want to welcome all my new subscribers. They all came over from Jennifer from Cinnamon Stitches. Jennifer, thank you. It's been so cool. And everybody's told me that you sent them. They did exactly what you told them to do. You have some very loyal subscribers. And some of them I think are going to stick around. I hope. I think it's awesome. But anyways, thank you, Jennifer. That was pretty cool. But hang on a second. Let me go grab a couple things. Okay, y'all. I should never bring the amount of projects that I brought because nothing's where it belongs. I thought I left this. But this is my Jacob's Ladder. Jennifer Cinnamon Stitches. This is the second one. But isn't that pretty? I didn't work on it. I just brought everything with me. The yarn that I'm using again is the Blossom Cake. The colorway is Macaw. Oh man, I'm messing up this yarn. I'm making a cake ugly. I'll use this one first. It's got a cake already. But what I'm doing with my shelves here is the projects that I'm working on. I just tore the label, dang nabbit. But anyways, I'm putting the yarn like in here. This is my Jacob's ladder. This yarn, I'm not making anything with it. I was worried that with the Jacob's ladders that I was gonna run out of the cream color, but I found one in Sarasota. So I got 2 in here. Oops. And I got partial one in here and a partial cake in here of the color macaw. Okay, I'm gonna use more than just the macaw. I'm gonna use the next color. This isn't macaw. This one is Radiant Rainbow. So that's gonna be added next. And I have one other macaw cake that I'm gonna use. Well, right there, I'll use later on. I'm gonna alternate the cakes. So, but yeah. I was in a full panic. I thought I left this at the beach on the couch. I was like, Tim, call your sister. He's like, Nancy, do you know what time it is? Y'all, I'm getting so forgetful. And I'm taking that new Nature's vegetable and fruit to see if it helps. I'm just getting older. It runs in the family. Forgetfulness. So I got that, and then I came across, I didn't work on this either, but I'm gonna work on it tonight if I ever get this video uploaded. I'm gonna work on that. You guys, I shouldn't have showed that to you because I've already showed it to you, but I got a lot going on, and but I'm having fun. So that's all I have, and I hope you enjoyed that. And again, congratulations, Angela. Y'all go over and subscribe to her channel. Sandy, Canadian Crochet A Canada is getting her own yarn store, her own brick and mortar store. Yeah, go over there and subscribe to their channels. I want to congratulate both of you guys. And Angela, the shawl is gorgeous. Thank you for the pattern. I love it. I will link Angela's channel so you guys can go and get that shawl. I'm not going to start it right away. I got too much to finish right now. But here, I'm going to pick out some yarn and I'll put it in here. This is that cotton from Hirschner's, but I want to make a blanket with it. So that's going to be put away. I had it out for display. This, I could probably do a shawl with this, but it's #1. I never finish it. I've got some really pretty yarn over there. I got Premier. I've got, look at this. I think I'm gonna make her shawl out of this. It's Hobie Butterfly. Is that not gorgeous? Yes, that's what I'll do. So I'll put that down in my cubby when I have room. Move some stuff around. So, but yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off of here. I hope to see you soon. Love y'all. Mwah. I almost forgot. My chevron, my Luck of the Draw blanket, it is the pattern from Stitching with Elena. It is the Spike Ombre Granny Chevron. And I will link her tutorial on that pattern.